Hi guys, so today I'm going to tell you some tips and tricks that Micah and I have found for booking cheap airfare. So let's get right into it. My first tip is keep your dates open. I know a lot of people, they like to set aside like, oh, this week in June I'm going to go on vacation. But keep your dates flexible and open. If you kind of know that you want to travel in a certain season, that even makes it better. Micah and I's trip to Madrid, I wanted to book it in August, but when I went online and used what I'm going to show you, it was half the price to go in November than it was to go in August. Now that also takes into consideration that November in Madrid, where we're going, is the off-season, quote, which makes it a lot cheaper too. So if there's any way that you can travel during the, quote, off seasons where tourists don't go to these destinations as often, that can significantly cut down the costs of airfare. Through this website Skyscanner that I'm going to show you, it actually shows you the full month or even months, and there's a tool on here that you can even choose for it to find the cheapest month out of the whole year to fly to the destination that you want to go to. Okay, so if I go to if I can type, skyscanner.com, already is going to pop up. Okay, so I have New York, New York as my set destination because is my starting destination because that's where Micah and I live. You can also add nearby airports. You can change this to whatever city that you are flying out of. And one of my favorite things about Skyscanner is you literally can decide, click here to search everywhere. So you can search anywhere in the world for a flight, which is awesome. And then you can either choose, if you have a specific month, like I was saying, you can choose, okay, I want to travel in March of 2018. Let's just do something like that first. Okay, so in March of 2018, I have 2 travelers. I'm flying from New York, New York. I want to go, let's just even say round trip. Okay, so I'm going to search flight, and then it's going to pull up. It'll take a minute to think. Okay, and it also tells you estimated lowest prices only found in the last 15 days. So that's literally, I could come on here tomorrow and search the exact same thing for March 2018, and this could be cheaper or more expensive. So it's fun. Like I go on almost every day just to check and see kind of what's available and what's not. So let's see what's available in the United States. Okay, so I can fly next March to Miami nonstop, which is awesome. For $105 round trip per person. Like that's pretty dang good. So let's just even do that. So from $105, this will bring up the month, and you can even change the month. You can look at the chart, but this I find easiest. It looks like the cheapest day is a Saturday, of course. So March 3rd of 2018, and then let's just say I want to take a few days. Like this is 3 days off, it's over a weekend. Micah and I travel a lot over weekends because that gives you extra time that you don't have to take off of work, which is nice. So let's just say I want to return on the 7th, then $112 round trip is what I'm going to pay. It's going to, if I click show flights, and it stinks too because sometimes you'll be on here and it'll tell you the very cheap price, and then by the time that you go on and click to book it, that someone else will have already gotten it. So that's why it's good to check almost every single day if you can when you're looking to book a trip. Okay, so it looks like someone booked the $112 round trip per person, but we have a very similar, only 10 more, basically 11 more dollars, $123 round trip for a nonstop flight from, this looks like Newark, New Jersey, which is one of the near airports, to Miami, or Fort Lauderdale, which is one of the nearby airports. So that's you might not get exactly to your destination, but it's going to get you there like as close to one of the nearby airports. So pretty much, so this is with Spirit Airlines. That's a very well-known airlines in the US. This is actually direct with the airline. So this is going to, when I click select, so yeah, this is directly through the airline. I'm going to click this and it's going to take me directly to Spirit's website, which is awesome. I love it when it takes you directly to the airline. You know it's legit. Yeah, so like literally here it is, $61 nonstop one way, and then coming back $61 one way, and then you can continue and book it. So that's one cool example. I'm gonna go back and show you Micah and I's favorite thing to do. So I'm gonna go back to the home page. So I'm gonna click everywhere. Then my favorite thing is the cheapest month across the whole entire world, the cheapest month to fly anywhere based in the next 15 days. This is what it's going to tell me. And this, I think, is the best way to find international. So flights are being a little bit more expensive right now with the holidays coming up. It's probably not the best time right now with Thanksgiving coming up to book any flights. Because the other day, the $142 was about $50 round trip. So they do change, like that's the difficult part. But still, the international flights right now are very cheap. So from New York to Martinique round trip, $188. Like that's that little small place that I was talking about the other day, which the other day it was $120 round trip. So you do have to check constantly. But even look at this, going to Iceland round trip, $233. Ireland, $250 round trip. Like some people pay thousands of dollars to fly, just to fly over there. And so, I mean, if you can get airfare even less than $500 for an international trip, that's very cheap. And this is still expensive. The other day there was some tickets to France that were much cheaper than this. But $293 to France, let's say, okay, so Paris, from $293 round trip, that's very good. So, okay, so now it's telling me September of 2018, so September of next year. That's the thing. If you can plan ahead and you can go ahead and book a trip for the next year, that's awesome. Like this gives you the ability to book it that far in advance. So looks like somebody did book the $200 and something. So even $320 round trip to Paris is very cheap. This is not the cheapest that I've seen it. It is more expensive right now because Thanksgiving is coming up. This was probably maybe half to 2/3 that cost even just a week ago. But pretty much, I mean, I'm paying $639 total for 2 people to fly round trip from New York to Paris. It's going to take me directly to Premier Airline again, which is the direct website of the airline, which is awesome. So I clicked on that and it took me here, and that's direct, low fare. Okay, so that was the 2 flights, the cheapest flights, $99 and then $220. And it wants me to upgrade for comfort. Actually, upgrading to comfort for another $88 is not that bad for that long of a flight. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you can see, Skyscanner is pretty awesome. I love it. This video is not sponsored by Skyscanner. Skyscanner, if you want to work with us, holler at me. I would love to. That would be so awesome. We love your site. Yeah, if you guys book anything through like using my video, that'd be awesome. Let me know in the comments below what flights you book, what trips you're gonna take. If you want any more tips and tricks of Micah and I's for travel, like travel hacking or whatever, comment below and let us know. Give this video a like if it helps you out at all. See you, actually next week we'll be in Madrid. This video is gonna be up as we're leaving to go to Madrid. So the following week, stay tuned for our Madrid travel diary. And I'm so excited. Bye.